guys, it's Khaki. I am 40 weeks today, post-op for my gastric bypass that I had the day before Thanksgiving in 2022. It has been a good week overall, not so great week for weight loss. I'll talk about that in a minute. So, last week in my video, I talked about just stress and how proud I was of myself not to have resorted to stress eating. I did get good news on my car that I talked about. Nobody could figure out what was wrong with it. After I had it towed to the dealership, they put it through the ringer. They wasn't the alternator, it wasn't the battery, it wasn't the transmission. Computer checked out fine, so it started right up for them. The hypothesis is possibly get bad gas. So I have driven it since then, probably a couple hundred miles with no issues. So I'm hoping it was a one-time event because I sure don't want to buy a new car. My husband is doing better as well with his Coumadin level of his blood thinner, so things have calmed down on that front, and I am so grateful. I did have brunch with my friends this past Sunday and had a great time with them. The food wasn't that good though. Really, the only choice that I was even interested in was a hamburger, which I took the bun off. Came with fries. They had no other sides to substitute out, so I basically just had a half of a hamburger patty and took the rest home with me. But it was great hanging out with friends and look forward to next month's brunch. Then last evening I had dinner with a good friend of mine. It was a much better experience food wise. We started off with some whipped feta, which they served with all kind of raw vegetables, and also some hummus served with raw vegetables. I tried watermelon radish for the first time, which was really crunchy and good. I'm going to look for that locally. I don't know if I'll find it, but it was very good. I had for my entree just a half of a dozen raw oysters, broke up a couple of little crackers, ate them on it, and I did good. This morning I did weigh in, and I am up 1.2 pounds from last week, 1.2 or 1.4. If you remember last week, I had over a 4 pound weight loss, which was my biggest weight loss in several months. So I'm not surprised I kind of rebounded back. That's a big weight loss. So hopefully next week the scale will move back to where I want it to be. So that puts me at a little bit over 112 pounds lost total. I think that's great. I feel great, no problems. I do have something kind of exciting coming up next Tuesday. I have a visit with a plastic surgeon. I am not anytime soon, but hopefully in the spring. I'm definitely having a brachyplasty, also known as an arm lift. Also considering having a tummy tuck, but the arm lift is a definite. So I'm going to kind of get prices for both if I have both done, and then if I just have the brachyplasty done, then if I have the tummy tuck done at a later time. I do have appointments with 3 different surgeons this fall. I have the one coming up on Tuesday, then one the next week, and then one not until the first week in December. These are surgeons that I have either have experience with my patients, or a friend has had surgery with after weight loss surgery. So right now it's a very busy time, and most of these surgeons are booking out 3 to 4 months for a new patient. So I kind of wanted to go in, talk to them, find out cost, because my insurance does not cover it. So I'm going to have to do some planning there, talk about the recovery, their thoughts of what I truly need, and then come up with a plan. Like I said, it will be the spring before I do it. I don't want to have any kind of procedure done until I feel like I'm where I need to be weight loss wise. But, it's just kind of an info seeking session, and then getting the feel for several different people to see who I'm comfortable with. So I will update you with that. I don't know if everybody saw, I did make a video over the weekend that was requested on a few different topics, one being drinking alcohol after surgery. I did have a cocktail when I went out with friends this week. So I do talk about that, the dangers of it, the repercussions of it, and then kind of where I'm at with it. Also talk about hair loss and trying to think what else there was some other topic that people ask me about, but if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. If you have any questions or any suggestions for things that you would like to see me cover in a video, please put them in the comments below. I love suggestions. At this point, I'm doing this to document my journey and to maybe help other people. So if there's anything that you would like to see addressed, please reach out. I'd love to hear where you're at in your journey as well, any issues that you're having. If I can't help, probably one of our other watchers can. So I will see you next week at 41 weeks. I'll give an update about my visit with the plastic surgeon and hopefully about the good week that we have all had. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.